What was next to the school? Was there a bar? Was there a bar next to the church and school?
Yes.
Yeah, a bar and a grocery store. There's a grocery store on one side and a bar on the other side, right? Yeah, there's a grocery store and a bar.
I think you would say cemetery.
Well, the cemetery was next to it, but the bar was in front of the cemetery.
Okay.
And right behind the bar was the cemetery. Yeah, right, wasn't it? The cemetery was right behind the bar. So it was the church sat on the corner, the school was right behind it, across the street was the bar, and right behind the bar was the cemetery. Right? And that cemetery gets so cold in the winter. I would get cold in the winter.
It was.
Yeah. And then when your mom died, that was in June. It was in June. It was the longest day of the year, so it was June 21st.
And what year?
I don't know.
How old were you,
It had to be,
Like what grade?
it had to be in the 50s, probably late 50s, maybe 57 or something like that. Because I was young.
Do you remember that funeral?
I remember it. And I remember they laid her out in her casket in the living room for 3 days.
Wow.
She was laid out for 3 days. And then somebody was with her 24 hours a day praying. Remember
Wow.
that? Yeah. They laid her out for 3 days in the living room of the house. Yeah, and then we went to the church and had Mass, and after Mass we just carried her over to the cemetery. Remember that? You remember that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, and she wasn't very big. She wasn't a big woman. Your dad was a big man. He was a big guy, right? Yeah. But Grandma wasn't that big. She was petite. And when you were born, you were weighed how much?
I was born.
You were born. How much did you weigh?
I weighed
12 pounds?
12 pounds.
You weighed 12 pounds. That's pretty big baby.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
She was?
Yeah, she is. She's in the hospital.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's in the hospital. She's not doing well. Remember we talked to Frida 3 weeks ago? Do you remember that? You don't remember talking to Frida 3 weeks ago? We talked to Frida and Jan? Remember that? No? Well, she says hello.
She did.
She says hello, but she's in the hospital and she's not doing very well.
Frida?
Frida.
I know she was coming to the hospital.
She was going to come, but she's in the hospital now.
Oh,
She's in the hospital in Cincinnati. Do you remember Jewish hospital right behind her house? Remember that hospital right behind her house on Merrymaker? Remember that one?